What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the G.O.A.T Talk podcast. It's your boy Stick. I got two of the goats in the building. I know. Got Siani to my right. My nigga James to the farther right. My writer. Mm-hmm. All right. We got a special guest in the building. We got we've been trying to lock this down for some time now. We good?
Yeah.
Let me get through the introductions. We got Camden's own. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
Camden's own.
Yes, sir.
Big bro Ragin, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Bad. Welcome to the show. How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
We've been chopping it up, got the blood boiling a little bit.
Definitely.
So before we get into it, we know what you are, what you do. You want to tell people why you here, what makes you a GOAT, what's going on?
Man, you might have to change the title for this.
Here we go.
Go, man.
Stop. All right, cut.
Stop.
One thing, we don't have nobody.
Yeah, we don't bring things up as not GOATs.
So we can try that again.
I really don't like. I'm a decent rap artist. I produce. I ain't gonna say I sing. I can hold a melody. I rap. Feel me? I just work hard on my craft.
You gotta come with that check mindset.
Yeah, that's probably
like check.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
You gotta be like, it's me, Cole, and Kendrick. You gotta say shit like that.
Nah.
You feel me?
So rapper and everything. So tell us a little bit about, your background, what got you into making music and things like that.
From Camden, New Jersey, like you said, Parkside to be specific.
Talk to him.
Started music. I've been rapping for years. Elementary school, middle school, I've been writing, but never really got in the booth until I graduated high school. 18 years old, started rapping and been rapping ever since.
What's some of your
8 years now? Yeah.
What's some of your idols you looked up to?
Back then, elementary school, middle school, my older brothers was rapping and producing, so I looked up to them. Later on, I gravitated towards Kendrick, Cole, Jay-Z, Drake, Lil Wayne, DMX, Biggie. Chance the Rapper is another one. It's a wide variety. It's a wide variety of different type of rappers.
We had niggas up here. Ain't nobody ever say Chance the Rapper. That's a first.
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Solid. Okay.
Kanye West, another one. I go for it. I keep going. It's a lot of influences. Definitely.
Okay, so get out of high school. You feel me? All right, let me get in the booth. What made you take that step, that leap? Because a lot of niggas be in their books writing, I'm a rapper, blah, blah, blah. But to actually go in the studio, spend I don't know if you pay for it, but somebody got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Time, actually put yourself out there. Because it's a big step.
It's, honestly, it was actually crazy. It was at Medis, and it was, I forget what it was, a pick-me-up, that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a poetry drawing. I did a couple poems, and somebody that was rapping back then, his name was Jay Fresh, it's Fresco now. He was like, yo, get on a song with me. I kept saying no. Then finally I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Went in the studio, recorded a song with him. Feel me? Never turned back ever since, man. Been doing music ever since.
Be honest with me, that shit was buns back then?
Honestly, I've always been a lyricist, but my delivery wasn't there. Feel me? First song, my delivery wasn't there. I was honestly saying like my first whole project. I was working on my craft and getting better with delivery, different flows, but the lyrics was always there. Like if I could remember a rap from back then, and if I did it now, it'd be 10 times better.
I remember when you first started rapping, one of the first songs that I heard you on was it was kind of like that group song where it had Dwayne on the hook.
Was
it called like Cool World or something?
Never Surrender.
Never Surrender. That was like the first time I heard you rap, and I would agree with what your like synopsis was of how you rap right there.
Yeah.
Like, the lyrics was definitely there when he was rapping. It was like a meaningful song, and what he was saying, it just the pockets wasn't right.
Definitely.
You could tell like he was just.
A lot of people think rap easy because you can hold a rhythm. Nah, that shit. Like if you get real technical about it, like you said, hitting the pockets or different flows and it's really a lot to it than just getting on the track and rapping.
So what would you prefer after experiencing that? Would you, I wouldn't say prefer because you've already experienced it, but for those who are probably writing music and aspiring to make music, would you recommend?
She looked at me because she know I got something cooking.
I'm the rapper of the group.
I looked at you because you said it, but sure, you got something cooking, let's give it to us. We'll see it next time. But would you recommend that somebody just puts their all into it and kind of just put it out there because it is what it is and it'll be a part of your progression, or to kind of work behind the scenes and elevate your craft before you come out? And that's with anything, music.
I think in a music business, because that's what it is, deeper than just recording. If you want to take it serious, if you make your mind up taking it serious, I think the biggest thing you could do is first you gotta get a record. You don't gotta put it out. Get a record and then network. Network is more important than the song itself. Network, learn how to market yourself, learn how to promote yourself, however you want to do it. But definitely network and getting to know people, because you know what I mean, this is South Jersey has a huge conglomerate of artists and producers and A&Rs and models, anything that pertains to music in any way. You gotta go out there and you really gotta talk to people and get to know people, get their Instagrams, Facebooks, phone numbers, whatever. And if they say hit me up for anything, 8 times out of 10 they probably lying and just something they say, but do it. You never know. Like, if you need a studio, hit me up. Bet I'm gonna take you up on that, hitting you up. You know what I mean? And really do not be afraid to get told no. Do not be afraid to have people say they don't like your music, because there's no such thing as absolute in the music business. Not everybody's gonna like your music. You feel me? And it may even be your idols. You might get a chance to, one of my idols is G.O.A.T. He might hear some of my shit, be like, I don't like it. Sure. But you understand, in order for him to hear your music, in order for him to hear your music and be able to tell you that,
you still gotta work for
it. You put in some kind of work. Something was working. And don't make music to please one person or one type of person. Just make music that's true from you. People won't like it. There's all types of music out there, all types of fans of music. It's going to be somebody that's going to like it. But once you start directly trying to please somebody, like, I'm going to say something, I don't know how y'all feel. That nigga Drake tried to please certain type of person.
We talk about this latest
and that
project.
Shit failed. I don't care nobody say. People like, oh no, it's different kind of music. No, he did this shit before. He's done dance music. He's done Afro beats, dance hall. He's even done Jersey club type beats before. This shit is hard. Man.
I agree.
And I mean, like, and then to this gonna go crazy on TikTok, and that makes it good. It's Drake. Of course, it's, you know what I mean. So trying to please one type of person, if you don't execute it, it's definitely gonna fail.
So what is work? Is work the popular vote, or is work what you used to putting out? So with Drake putting out this, you say it's horrible, right? But somebody saying that it's gonna go crazy on TikTok, their version of that is basically saying it's still gonna stream a lot. And it's probably gonna stream more than ever before, because now TikTok, you get what I'm saying? So would his accolades, or so to speak, be based on?
Because you did say, like, it's a music and it's a business. Yeah. Maybe he's looking at this as a business standpoint. Because regardless of what Drake put out, I'ma still listen to Drake. You feel me? This shit was, like we said, it was trash.
He got 30 seconds each song.
Yo, literally, I was literally, after the first 30 seconds, I started skimming. Like, he got a verse in there?
Yeah, like it's a rap verse? And I will say to that it's the business, and that's why it's a certain term called selling yourself or selling your soul. How far will you go to be successful? How far are you willing to really compromise yourself to get famous or to put out numbers. Like,
so
people out there are legit in fake relationships because they look good together and it's gonna look good on Instagram. That's weird to me.
I can't do that.
So no, before we expound on that, but like somebody like you probably wouldn't want to do no house music because that's so diverse. From
Honestly.
But a nigga like Drake who's already made it.
Honestly, depending on what you call house music, because now I guess they want to link Jersey Club into it too. I have a Jersey Club song. I do, and it's to me it's fire. But I have a Jersey Club song, so I'll do house music. I will. Like, I'm gonna make sure that, for one, he said it was a rumor say he did it in 6 months. I could tell. I could tell. It's really, and I think it was.
That's like that album they put out after Pop Smoke died.
If it's
but
rushed,
you can tell it's rushed, right? Mm-hmm.
Like his beats wasn't. Drake usually got some of the hardest beats. He literally, it's like this house music. The core of house music is happiness and fun. This nigga had sad house music. That's
the Drake spin. It's the Drake spin. You gonna get some mopey dopey shit.
That shit. Like, he really, like somebody said, this is like emo house music. And I'm like, yo, that's facts. It's like sad house music. Like, you can't take the number one thing that makes something the core of it, and then change it. I can understand adding elements to it, like, all right, boom, a lot of house music, got a lot of repetitive stuff, DJs mixing, cool. You know what I mean? You've heard songs on house music before. I've heard Drake do dance music before. Mm-hmm. Like, he's done Hold On, We're Going Home. That's a beat like that. Slower, but it's a beat like that. Controller, One Dance, Too Good. All Caribbean music, like
whiskey all over it.
Yeah, but it's like people will say, "Yo, that Drake is fire," and then this new Drake come out. Well, it's new. No, it's not new. He been did this before. He even got the DJ Khaled album. I cannot remember the song.
Yeah.
But it was a Jersey Club beat.
The For Free song. Was it For Free?
Was it For Free?
No, it was like the Ooh Get 'Em. Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, that song was fire. Where's that? On this? Like, I don't know.
But like, damn, I just lost track of my thought. I wanted to talk about it a little bit more, like the grown up and shit. But James had said something earlier saying he's sellers. So as an artist, you feel me? We talk about niggas like getting ganked in contracts and shit like that. I've said you my whole everything to get me out the hood, basically, and shit like that. And now they looking back on it, damn, I was in a whole ass contract. So this kind of like a 2-part question.
Honestly, it's because niggas either can't read or don't get a lawyer to explain it to.
You don't think some niggas just don't know their value too? Like,
no,
because they're essentially buying their catalog from you, right?
No,
catalog.
I don't think it's because niggas don't know their value.
You don't think they give you 10 million? You don't think niggas don't think they
but that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's not they don't know their value. It's just they never seen that kind of money before up front. Right. You feel me? Like, over your lifetime, you probably made $1 million.
No, I doubt it.
Bruh, how old are you?
26.
How long you been working?
So like 19.
You probably made an average of 35 to 40 a year.
Yeah, probably like something like that on average.
Even if you haven't made $1 million, you made over $100K. Now imagine that's over 7 years. Now imagine $100K right now in your pocket. You sign with us. Niggas don't even look at you. Said $100K, easy. You know what I do with $100K, and it's almost like the high school kid or the college kid doing 1 year going to the league. I got a family. Feel me? I can't wait 4 years. We poor. Excuse me. We got to eat right now. So a label throw $1 million, $2 million in your face. You won't take that and deal with the repercussions later. But then they start complaining about it. Like, nigga, you knew what you was getting.
That'd be my point. Is like, I agree. Like from what you saying, at the end of the day, you saying it's life changing money.
Yeah.
And it may not be the value of what you worth, right? Long term, because they're gonna make way more money off you than that $2 million that they just threw you. But
and it's also,
but really that's everything everywhere. That's literally any 9 to 5. That's even if you are an entrepreneur.
It all depends.
People get more than what you actually get out of what you're doing.
It all depends because a lot of people have leverage and they don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
A lot of these, like, for instance, the chick Glorilla, I'm pretty sure she just signed a deal. Right? She got one of the hottest songs of the summer right now. And I guarantee you, she could have negotiated something better for her because I'm pretty sure they raped her. I'm pretty sure they took everything. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But it's like, you could literally, it's a negotiation. They be like, yeah, we want 100% publishing, we'll give you royalties. Royalties ain't shit today because it's streaming. But it's like, I'll give you, because you gotta understand it's a business. Look, I'll give you 60 and give me 40, or I'll give you 70, give me 30. At least you getting something for the long haul. Then it's like, boom, show money, merch. A lot of these artists, that's why they say a lot of these artists are broke because they don't know how to make that money. Because if you're getting raped by your label with publishing, it's so many other things you can do out here to get money. So I like Lil Durk got a trucking company. He probably make more off that than on royalties because of the stream. So it's like, if I was to sign a deal for something where I had no publishing, I'm making sure it's enough money to do a few things. To get my family out, immediate family, mom, dad, get them a decent spot, myself a decent spot, and be able to start 2 to 3 businesses. Because with or without music, with those 2 to 3 businesses, you can make more money than your music makes. T-Pain said he make more money off gaming than he do off his music.
How many hours became a billionaire?
Yeah, like it wasn't on music. You know what I mean? So you just gotta have that business straight.
That's tough.
Right, man. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Well, I mean, so what's your price? Nigga come knocking on your door.
It's funny because I literally like right now it's if I always want to work with you, I'm not gonna charge you. So a lot of artists I always want to work with, so it's almost like a mutual thing. If you come to me and I'm not gonna say never heard of you because it sounds real self-centered, but if you come to me, I've never heard your music or whatever, first, before I take any money, I gotta see what it is. I gotta hear what it is because it might not even be worth it. It might bring my brain down. You feel me? But if it's definitely decent, I don't have a price right now because I'm literally trying to figure out what to raise it to. And it's funny because I have a song that's going on my next album called Price Went Up. Mm-hmm. Like it's definitely, before it was $100, but it's definitely going to go up.
It's definitely not $100.
It's definitely not $100. But right now, I would only work with somebody I always wanted to work with just because I'm working on this album. So I wouldn't even really be charging for a feature right now just because I don't have the time for it.
So I want to get to the album, but we was asking more of like a label come knocking on your door, big bucks.
Oh, it's a negotiation, honestly. I can honestly have a label tell me they don't want to give me any money. They'll have me sign a distribution deal. Like let's say they say, all right, boom, because really the money is for you as an artist, that next project or how many other projects under that deal. And it's like, listen, I've been doing projects on my own without y'all money for years. So I don't need that money for that. So I would, if they, let's say they gave me $10,000, I would save that. I only got to spend that. I can make a good album on my own without $10,000. And I've calculated between merchandise and shows, I could recoup $10,000 in a year off music. Like because if I had the money, I would, you know what I mean, we would definitely be going on tour, making that money back, merchandise, making that money back. We could definitely get that, but if a label came, I really don't know. I honestly don't.
Hypothetically, they threw $5 million on the table But it's a 360, 100% publishing. You get your royalties.
It all depends.
$5 million now.
It all depends on how many
and
years.
like I said, niggas,
they'll be doing 5 million.
Let's say it's a 3-album deal.
3-album deal, 5 million.
3 albums, 5 years.
like you said, you've never seen $5 million before.
3 albums, 5 years.
This might sound so corny. I am not infatuated with money like that.
But $1 million a year.
$5 million, bro.
$5 million is a lot of money, but I'm gonna be honest with you. With this music, it comes to a point where you gotta bet on yourself. I could make $5 million of music without needing that $5 million. I believe that. So, do I take it? It really all depends. Like you said, 3 albums, $5 million. So, I would say I would probably 3 albums. That's crazy because this how they get artists.
But this is what
they
you
will tell you
right
your
now.
first album
See, the
is a mixtape. Getting up
the
doing
key
like
is
5,
this
6
too.
projects.
The key is this too. A lot of these artists are gotten early, very early on in their careers. So their potential in music has not even reached a level where I feel that they feel confident enough to say I'm worth more than $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I get it.
At where your music is at right now, would you feel like $5 million?
I honestly think with $5 million, the music would be better because with the money, you can pay for resources.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
With money, you can pay for resources. Like you can your music videos would be 10 times better because I can go out and get a camera that's like $9,000-$10,000. You feel me? I can't afford that right now, but then now the music videos is 10 times better. Mm-hmm. Then you got $5 million for 3 projects. You really only need 1 feature to pop. You go get a Drake feature, you gonna pop. He's done it with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's done it with everybody. You go get a Drake feature, probably like $1 million plus.
You gonna at least recoup.
You gonna get that money back and then some. But the way Drake work is, I believe he'll take like 100% publishing or some shit from that one song. But so the money you ain't gonna see it come back, but your status will definitely raise up. And it's what you do. How you gonna capitalize off that momentum?
Drake featuring Drake.
Drake featuring Drake. That's all that matters. I'll hop on a Drake featuring Drake track.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how labels get you. They'll say 3 albums, $5 million, and then tell you your album not ready yet. You need more momentum. Drop a mixtape. You need more momentum. Drop an EP. Like that's how they get you. Now you 5, 6 projects in.
But you still owe them your 3.
Yeah, you still owe them that money at the end of your contract, and it's like, well, you're using money to, you know what I mean, offer that $5 million, and they still, you know what I mean, that's labels be holding people up. That's why a lot of people do partnerships, distribution deals. They gonna give you the money, you do what you do, whatever with it, and you pay them back. That's it. So I might. It all depends on the team. You know what I mean? I would definitely discuss it with my team first and see if they willing to go and do that. But yeah.
Team, you mean like your producers and shit like that?
My team consists of my DJ, who's also my producer, Rob. He was on here before.
Shout out to Big Bro.
My 2 managers, which are my 2 older brothers, 2 of my older brothers. I have a camera person. I don't know. I hate camera person.
Videographer.
They do everything. You got Raw Rob. You got Taquan. Troy does a lot of my photos for like.
Shout out to Camden. These are all Camden people. Just for everybody out there and go.
Yeah. So it's a team, and I would discuss it. I know. You know what I mean? My managers, there were a whole lot of weight, but it's definitely a team thing because I wouldn't be where I am at right now without my team. So, yeah.
Speaking of where you at right now, you spoke about it. You're working on a new project.
Yeah.
You just dropped the mixtape. Was it December of last year?
I think it was like January.
January of this year?
I can't remember. No, because I just renewed it. So it was last summer. It was an album called The Heartbreak Tape. It was my first project that I didn't do local promotion. I didn't promote it locally because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like the support wasn't there, and putting money out support, marketing it locally and not getting it back was a waste of money. And that project tripled my previous project without local support. But I feel like, a couple people told me like, damn, I didn't even hear it. And it's like they were like fans of me, so I feel like this next one. Yeah, definitely gonna find a balance. I was in my feelings a little bit. Feel me? Felt a little, hurt. I'm like, I got my Jersey, Camden, per se, my top city's not even top 15. You got Jersey, Los Angeles, you got Atlanta.
Jersey not a top 15 state?
Not for me. Not on my.
I had it as number one.
As far as my numbers go, who's listening? Jersey not top 15. Cities, Camden not top 15. Like, Washington.
Why you don't think we get the hood love?
Oh,
it's the hometown.
It's a mixture of a lot. It's I don't want to say it's quality of music for one. That's one thing. Another thing is popularity. Another thing is it's a small city. Everybody knows everybody. Especially if you're it's popularity, but it's also if they can recognize you. You feel me? Like, it's a lot that go into it, and if they don't know you, they ain't gonna support you for the most part, because telling you they probably know somebody that's doing it too. Oh, my cousin rap too. Or my brother rap too, my baby dad rap. It's like it's everybody got people, And it's like, as far as artists you support, you probably have 2 to 3 that go in first place. 9 times out of 10 being as though you're not just competing with local artists, competing with the industry too. I don't know how many people I'm their top 3 favorite artists. That's stepping stones you gotta build to. They might have Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and Lil Wayne, and it's like, where you gonna fit yourself in there? You feel me? Because they spending time and money coming out to your shows, and like, they'll go see them but not see you, even though you're from their city. You're not one of their favorite artists. It's a lot of rappers I like. I won't go pay to see them just because it's like, as far as you got taking off work, spending money, and going to go see them. You got the outfit.
And mention the access. You already have unlimited access to almost anything.
Yeah.
If somebody go live at the concert, you'll see it live.
True. So it's like, who are you really going to go spend your hard-earned money on? And it's like, for a lot of people in this small city, you're not that person. You feel me? You just got to find a way to be that person. You got to find a way to market yourself and brand yourself to be somebody's favorite.
No, what was you going to say? I was going to say, so what are you working on for this project to help put you in that position where niggas like, yo, Ragin, one of my favorites.
I have a song. I have a song right now I'm working on, and it's produced by Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
I think this song is gonna definitely shock a lot of people. It's gonna shock a lot of people, so it's definitely gonna bring that attention to me, and then it's gonna be my job to capitalize after that, keep the momentum going. I can't really say. I can't really say what it is.
No Real Talk exclusives?
If it was already finished and I was planning to release it sometime, I would definitely say it. But it's an easy concept to steal. And these niggas do steal. They do steal music. They steal, they watch. And this is not even just local industry. People steal all the time. They sit on IG, they sit on your story, they go do it. It happens all the time. So, but you gonna know what I'm talking about when it come out, it's gonna cause a lot of movement. It's gonna do something. But my next album, I'm trying to work with a lot more artists. I really am, because my past projects, I haven't worked with many artists. But this one, I'm trying to work with more artists. You know, so it's gonna be a lot more features on this next album.
So how many songs you got on the album?
Oh shit!
How many you plan on having on the album?
Honestly,
and do you have a name for the album yet?
I have a name. I can tell you the name.
Okay, you tell us the name.
I can tell you the name.
Golden exclusive.
Probably like, I don't know. I would say, I don't know if I want it to be a single album, a double album, a part one, and then have a part two. Because what I do is I record just a bunch of music for this album and then pick the best one. So I have over 30 songs recorded. So the next album is called From the Mud to Devil's Paradise. I dropped an album some years ago called From the Mud. This is going to be the second album of that in the series. It's going to be 3 to 4 in the series, but this is Devil's Paradise, DPOD. A lot of people get it confused. They think I say paradise, like a nice place. It's paradise, like a gambling. Basically, I mean, saying like, are you willing to gamble with your life to get what you want?
Why continue the series? Why not start a new chapter, so to speak?
I've had this. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on this since I'm 26. Since I was like 20. Like, it's a long process. It's more so, I don't like quitting on things, so I want to really plan it out and execute it. So, but I was thinking about a series for the Heartbreak Tape. Feel me? It's always gonna be love songs to do, heartbreak songs to do. It's always gonna be stuff from there. But yeah.
Oh, speaking of theme music, I actually wanted to know. Well, me and a lot of others, but wanted to know how do you like Future at all?
I like Future. I think, oh God, Jesus Christ, this. All right.
Okay. Well,
Future is the best, worst rapper.
The best,
worst, elaborate.
As you talking about, like, as far as like his ability to actually rap?
Yes.
Okay.
But that nigga makes some fire music. I seen his interview where he was talking about the song Tony Montana. Said he was high. He could barely talk.
Yeah.
That's why I like the hook. You could barely hear him say Tony Montana. But he even said it's literally parts in the verse where he's not saying anything. He's just keeping the melody alive. Like, he don't even know what he's saying still to this day. But that shit fire.
That shit is fire.
I think in the past we could say that a lot more. I think Future nowadays, like his last album,
I think it all depends on how much time he take on it.
Yeah, I think he took his time on this album, and it shows.
I mean, still, he's not a lyricist.
Yeah,
he's still.
Yeah, we know what type of music he's
making. Yeah.
What type of music is he making?
He make lit music. You don't need crazy lyrics for lit music. Feel me? He gonna make that fun music, the party music. He gonna make the trap music. Like, you don't need crazy lyrics for it, and that's fine. Not everybody gotta be a lyricist. Like I said, the lyrics don't be there all the time, but that nigga makes some fire music.
I'm gonna get your opinion on this. We had a discussion on here one time. We was saying like the degree of difficulty as far as like making certain type of music, like as far as like making that lit fun music, cause versus actually just trying your best to be a lyricist and just making like lyrical music. The trap music and the lit music still gotta sound good at the end of the day. Music is still music.
It can sound good, but it ain't gotta be lyrical. You don't gotta work hard on that.
Okay.
Like not too many people could get in the booth and freestyle some lyrical stuff. Like, really, like, sharpening up your lyrics, it takes time. Like, yeah, you could write a verse in 15 minutes. You was feeling it. But like, if you really writing a verse, sometimes you might write it, record it, go back and switch a bar out or switch a couple words out just to make the wordplay 10 times better. You feel me? So
do you separate hip hop and rap?
I think hip hop is the genre, rap is a subsidiary. If that, I think that's the word. Yeah, it's the subsidiary. Rock, so it's a part of it. So you got hip hop, you got rap, you got break dancing is hip hop, graffiti is hip hop. Now you got dudes doing melody, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know what the term of the subgenre is, but I mean, then you got rock and roll, which I don't even know if that's the head genre, but let's say it's the head genre. You got metal, punk, you got all different types of stuff.
hip hop, you got rap, you got, let's say, trap.
Yeah, you could say that. Boom bap, trap, drill, backpack.
So those is different.
Yeah, it's different subgenres of hip hop. In my opinion. You know, I know people gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga, I don't know." In my opinion,
I agree.
Nah, fuck what everybody says, because at the end of the day, you're the one being asked.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. I'm very opinionated.
So
you tell me all the time I'm wrong.
So we can get into our new segment. This Big Bro James, can you walk us into this?
So, new segment we're gonna start, right? And you was the perfect person to start this segment with, right? You was talking about your popularity and everything and being known. Mm-hmm. And I would say over the last year or so, your social media kind of been like you got posts where you got hundreds of comments of people just like bashing you, and you just in there laughing.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like, and when I mean he got more homies telling him like, "Yo, what's up with you, bro?" Like,
yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
so all right. Well, what are we about to do?
Let me say something.
Okay,
please.
I'm never wrong. Because it's either a debate is usually 9 times out of 10 about something that's an opinion. I can't be wrong, and I also can't be right. But people will literally be like, "No, you're not right. You're wrong. You're wrong." I'm like, bro.
You don't think opinions can be wrong?
It's either subjective or objective. Some things are, but even still, so for instance, in my opinion, Drake album was trash. 10 of those songs is on the top 100. Does that mean it's good? The facts say so, but in my opinion, from what I'm hearing, it sucks.
And the facts don't say so. The facts say it could sell. So the facts make money, and money doesn't necessarily mean likability. Because if that was the case, Eminem would be the best in the world.
But that's the thing.
I'm just saying. That's.
But when it comes to opinions,
stop bringing that man's name
when it comes to opinions and people bringing up their opinion, they're going to bring up statistics.
Yeah.
Whether it's, numbers, money, they're always going to bring up statistics.
Yeah, that's true.
So it all depends. But like I said, you can't be right or wrong. People always try to tell me I'm wrong. And this is more so because they just think, for some odd reason, I hate black women. That's
we're gonna get into that.
We can get into it right now, honestly. We can get.
All right, I was gonna start off with a regular one, but it was still like kind of controversial.
A softball, so to speak.
And it was the more recent one. Draymond Green is a top 3 power forward.
Oh no! All right, first of all, and I said it in the comments, and I never addressed it because when people kept commenting, I ain't say nothing back. After a while, I just let them keep going and going and going. But somebody shared the status and was like, "These idiots," started name calling, started throwing these idiots saying da da da, and I screenshotted my comment and put it on their joint. He was like, "Oh, I was about to say, first of all, Draymond Green is not top 3 power forward all time." I only said that to specifically put him over KG, just to get on Celtics fans' nerves. That's it. This nigga's not a top 3 power forward all time.
Okay. Do you feel, aside from the Celtics things, that he's better than KG?
Hell no.
Okay.
I do think he's underrated. People are like, "Oh, he had Steph, he had and Dennis Rodman had Jordan." And it's not too many power forwards that gained their legacy off being a sole player. I can honestly say Dirk is one of them.
Tim,
Tim, definitely Tim was the leader. I give you that. Tony Parker and Ginobili was his help.
KG.
KG.
KG before the Celtics.
Yeah. Even on the Celtics,
he wasn't the number one player.
He was.
So I think he was.
I think Paul Pierce was the number one.
He won Finals MVP, but come on.
I mean, so did Andre Iguodala.
Exactly. That's my point. Like, I'm talking about Paul Pierce won the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
So like,
but I mean, but I think Paul Pierce was the main player on that team, but KG was a close second. KG was definitely a close second, but yeah, there's not too many power forwards that got their claim to fame as the number one player on the team.
Glad we cleared that up, because he asked me about that the other day. I was like, this nigga crazy.
That was just to piss off someone else.
Now I got that. I'm gonna use that as ammo for one day though.
All right, so the next one is it's been just a hot topic on social media anyway. Say the post that you shared and commented on.
Time out. We didn't name the segment.
Oh yeah, so the new segment is called "What do you mean by that?"
What do you mean by that?
Exactly.
You knew the meme.
Yeah,
exactly. You knew the meme. So it say living with a nigga and going half on rent is just crazy to you. So you said by the time y'all pay all the little bills, you damn near paying half anyway. You just want to be pro-feminist so bad you can't even see it.
Facts. I mean, I live with my girl right now, and I asked God for an independent woman, and He delivered overly. Like, she's overly independent. I didn't even know it was a thing. She don't want me to pay for everything if, I don't know. Like me personally, I am a provider. But I think these girls have something in their mind that's not realistic in today's age. So me, I pay the rent, pay the insurance, right? Let's just say that's $1,000. By the time she pay the water bill, and they always say the little bills. By the time you pay that little water bill, that little heat bill, the little electric bill, the necessities around the house, because for some reason it seems like when you're living with somebody, you always gonna need toilet paper, paper towels, soaps, deodorant, lotion, all that little shit add up. Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
Yeah, a lot of add-ons.
All that add up. That's realistic. I got Hulu, Netflix, BT Plus. You gotta have Stars for Power. You got Peacock now. You got Disney Plus. You got all this stuff out here.
BT Plus.
That's probably like $100 right there. Feel me? That's probably like $100 right there. You got all the little bills. You got the groceries.
Is that more than $1,000? What you finna say? Is what you trying to say?
No, groceries. How much you gonna pay for groceries in a month?
On a family, at least $500.
Exactly.
That's just one kid. I feel like
exactly. By the time you do water bill, heat, electric, we close to a stack. We damn near paying the same thing. You know what I mean? For the most part, but it's like it's and this is I don't want to get.
So do you so let's not off you, but let's say that's somebody else's situation. Mm-hmm. In that situation, would you rather the nigga be paying more than the chick? But
I think everybody's situation is different. And like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it, but we're going to get deep into it a little bit. But back then, when men was the sole providers and women was housewives, for one, women couldn't even get jobs. So who going to pay the bills? So obviously the man going to pay for everything. Mm-hmm. All right, now women can get jobs, but now y'all got kids. Who going to, you know what I mean? People stay home, watch their kids. The man already working jobs. The thing is, it's a lot of technology out here now. So warehouse jobs and stuff are getting cut. Back then, dudes used to work at warehouses and mills and everything. Like everything that's electronically made right now with machines in the warehouse, they used to do that by hand. So it was better paying jobs back then. I've learned how to provide for my dad, who worked 2 jobs for over 25 years. Even when my mom had a job, he like, look, you don't got to pay no bills. I'll pay the bills. he paid for everything. Like, all she did, like, I guess their game plan was she paid off credit cards, he paid the bills. You feel me? And now to today's age,
as you
girls
say, they
want,
paying a lot.
and I just said this, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but girls want traditional men, but they don't want to be traditional women. Girls want a man to pay all the bills, cater, provide, and protect. They want dude to pay all the bills, add a protection, whatever that may be, because I don't even know what that means anymore. Like, provide and protect.
I think it's honestly just a dating pool. Like, at the end of the day, there are women who are those women who, not that 50-50. It has nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying there are those women who can be that woman for a man who pays all the bills.
Yeah,
the problem is those women, the women who are getting sought after for most single men, are women who don't do those things. So women who are not homemakers, who won't be good with the children, who, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, this generation.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying, that they impose ass backwards.
This generation is not like our moms, grandmoms, and great-grandmoms. So you talking about a woman that's going to stay home, cook, clean, take care of the
kids. What I'm saying is there's a lot of women who are out there
they're like definitely
that, but they're not being sought after. No, they're not. People say that they are, as much as you want to believe, but right? What's trending on media is what people are looking at daily. So regardless of what anybody say, what is more infatuated by the masses is not that image of a woman.
Men,
it's
the type of woman, the type of woman that's able to take care of a household and raise kids and stuff. Those are the girls that guys look to marry. Those other chicks, we just want to have fun with them. That we're not looking for nothing serious. Even if we get in a serious relationship. No, I get what you're saying. You're saying like those type of, let's just quote unquote say good women are out here, men just not looking for them.
Not at all. In fact, men are out here treating women like all women are the women that you're talking about. So, like, the women who are good homemakers don't get that respect. Like, so, you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The dating pool is literally ass backwards.
I'm bringing a statistic right now.
Ooh.
Right?
Where'd you pull this one from?
Right? We, growing up, we always say women mature faster, right?
That's not a saying. That's biologically the truth.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. So women mature faster. Wouldn't they be ready to settle down before men? Girls are ready to settle down.
But some.
No, it's not an absolute thing. It's not an everything.
Yeah, I was about to say,
majority of women. But that's the thing. Majority of women. And again, this
ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, look, some women are, and some women aren't.
This may get a little deep, but majority of women are ready to settle down mid-20s. Men not till like mid-30s. So it's a gap between dating somebody around your age. And another thing that goes into it, men ruin women because we're not ready. Women cheat on them, do all this stuff, just do nut stuff in a relationship where we're not ready because we're just not mature enough yet. And now that woman is non-trusting of men, don't really want to date, don't really want to take nobody serious, because chances are, if she 25, took a 2-year hiatus from dating, now she's 27, trying to date a man that's 27, okay, now I think I'm ready. But he not ready. He 27, 28, he's still, you know what I mean, he's still partying and a lot of, you know what I mean, and it's, I think a lot has to do with absent fathers. Just because you live with your kid don't mean you don't mean you're active in your child's life. You feel me? Like it really is like they say, babies pick up everything. Babies learn so fast. Like my niece, she ain't falling for that. Come like having a man pick her up. I don't know what it is, but she like mean towards men. But if you know my brother, then you know why. Like, but you know what I mean. It's just a lot of girls don't have that upbringing with a dad and teaching them like, you know what I mean, how they should be. So girls are out here really seeking attention, right? As you got the girls, you know what I mean, they out here seeking attention. Like I said something on Facebook. I said, you don't have to be half naked on social media to get a man's attention. boom, they said I'm bashing women and I'm free. I can wear what I didn't say you couldn't. You can wear what you want. Yeah, we find it attractive, but I mean, are you doing it for self or are you doing it for attention? I already know you're gonna say for self. We get it, but I mean, I just think once we understand that a lot of men aren't really ready to date till their 30s and women are 20s, then we'll gain understanding. You feel me? Like there are some guys out here, like my man's right here. You feel me? Yeah, he 28. You said
26.
You 26?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? A lot of dudes is getting married at that age. A lot of dudes is getting married at that age and settling down seriously. But
I know too. Sitting here today.
But some dudes not ready, and that's cool. A lot of dudes not. You feel me? You just gotta gain that understanding. But back to the post you was talking about. Yeah, what was it again? I totally forgot. Like the
we can move on to another one. I think that was.
Oh yeah, 50-50?
Yeah.
I think we addressed that.
Yeah.
I think we got an answer out of that one.
Yeah, I don't mind paying for everything. No, all right, and I said this too. I gotta say this. No guy minds paying for everything if he can afford it for the love of his life.
Oh yeah.
If it's the love of your life, it ain't no 50-50. I get in arguments now because I want to pay for everything. That's what we argue about. I want to pay for everything. You know what I mean? But she independent. Like, that's the best arguments to have. You grow from that. But I don't, 50-50 is cool. It all depends on the dynamic. Because a lot of dudes, because of today's market and the money just ain't there. Like, you're not making $70,000. That was light.
And we ain't gonna blame it on today's market. We're gonna say it like it is. There's a lot of people out there, period, that just don't want to work. And when I say work, I don't mean working a 9 to 5. I just mean like don't have no spirit of hustle in them. And it don't got nothing to do with gender. It's not men. It's not women. It's literally just people. Like people don't have anything in them that wants anything more than what they already have. And maybe it is because, social media and technology has just like consumed a lot of people. So at the end of the day, you literally can have a reality outside of your reality, right?
I mean, I definitely, trust me, I fully agree because taxes took damn near $1,000 from me a couple checks ago. And that's because I'm supporting, like, you'll see state tax, where that's going. We out here, you know what I mean? Medicaid, and I don't have no problem with it. You feel me? But at some point, you can't take all this and it's crazy because literally, I made a comment about paying other people's child support, not child support, but paying their food stamps and stuff. And of course, people brought that to bashing women, but nah, because if y'all income is together, you won't even really need it.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of what it seems like you're getting this controversial identity from is because it's one-sided. Yeah. It really elaborates a lot on the woman's plight, which is cool because everybody wants to elaborate on the woman's plight. But
they never hear me when I talk about men.
But outside of that, I mean, because the thing is, it's okay to talk about a species that you are. That's just like, I really don't condone women that get online and talk about men all the time because I don't feel like any of the things that people are saying about the opposite sex are true. You are not them, so you wouldn't know. Even, you get what I'm saying? Like there's a level of like intellectual, just biologically you're not them, so you wouldn't know.
I think it all, but for me, if you knew me, you know I would never say anything about women to try to correct them. I'm not trying to correct you. It's not what I'm trying to do.
Make an observation.
I'm not even that, and it's like a lot of these women really don't know their worth. And I'm just trying to, like, when I say things like you don't have to dress half naked, I'm not trying to say that to correct you. I'm trying to say you are worth attention without needing to show your body parts.
So I guess is how you say it too.
No, I just say
you can easily say that.
I say
but instead you say you don't got show.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
Because now it sounds like you're shaming someone for wearing something that you don't.
No, just because I say you don't. you don't need to be half naked to get attention. That's just a flat statement.
I mean,
the thing
that's
is,
not factual. It's an opinion, and you just said it. You just said the same exact thing in a different way.
But you gotta understand, when you hurt somebody's feelings, regardless of how you say it, their perception of it is gonna be negative. You feel me? No matter how, like, people correct me, like my family, my friends correct me about something I'm passionate about. They may say it's spot on, they may say it as nice as possible, but it hurt. So it's like people get defensive. So it's like, no matter if I say like, you're a queen, you don't gotta dress half naked. First of all, I could wear what I want when I want. Like, that's how it's gonna come. It's gonna come regardless. You feel me? And everybody has different ways of delivering advice, if you will. Some people deliver it straightforward, no filter. Some people really, I won't say coddle you. It sounds like it gives it a negative connotation. But some people really had that compassion for you and really, you know what I mean? That's how it's brought up. My brothers, we tell it straight through with a little bit of compassion. Slight compassion straight through for the most part. I can't help it. That's just who I am. You feel me? Like, yeah. If you don't get it, you don't get it. If you know, you know.
I mean, in the utopia, it'd be in the utopia, it'd be no conversation about, you know, the lacking or thereof of black men from black women or vice versa, because the reality is really fuck the white man. So if you want to talk about anything in the negative, let's talk about what's actually the problem.
You got any more, big bro?
Alright, this one a little lighter. I thought it was funny. It said, I said what made you gay. She said,
I said what made you gay. She said I always been this way. I said something about 3 kids later, something like that.
So he said, I said what made you gay. She said, I was born this way. He said, oh, my bad. I just assumed because it's 3 kids later. Awkward moment.
Facts. And it's funny because that's actually...
Is that a real conversation?
Oh my God. Real conversation. Like, and I wasn't trying to be funny. I was not trying to, like, obviously, I just assumed because it's 3 kids later. That had some sarcasm to it, but I literally, like, it was a conversation with a girl, and I was like, like, I know she got 3 kids. I'm like, what made you gay? Like, dudes is because I know some girls really turn gay because dudes ain't shit. Cool. So I'm like, what made you gay? She like, I was born this way. I'm like, you got 3 kids. You got 3 kids. You might as well say bisexual. She like, no, I'm like gay. Alright, bet. Like, I don't know what I'll say about that. But yeah, that was a real conversation. And I was going to put in the song. I didn't. But yeah, real conversation.
Why you put it in the song?
I don't know.
I don't know. I advise you not to put that in the song.
I got some weird.
If I'm being honest, the reality is somebody who transitioned is not going to say that they were who they was before they transitioned. So as much as we don't think of people who are just gay as being transitioned, at some point some people may have transitioned and now they're gay, and so they won't, you get what I'm saying, in conversation. They're not going to tell you that I once was with. Also, gay people do want kids too, so just having kids doesn't
I get you. I definitely 100% agree. The conversation that was posted like shortly after the conversation, but I have a family member of mine who's bisexual, and I had a conversation with her, and part of not just me but a lot of people is that's not my realm. I don't know much about the LGBTQ stuff. You feel me? I don't know those. I don't want to say those people. That sounds so fucked up. I don't know their feelings. You feel me? I don't know what it's like. It's like, I'm black, been black. I can't hide that.
But people are people.
I'm ignorant to it. You feel? No. I'm ignorant to it. So she may have been born gay, but dated men and got pregnant just to. You know what I mean? You never know what they're going through at home. might not be able to come out the closet or.
So what made you say, "Oh, I thought like that is kind of crazy"?
Like I said, that was before
That was
before I was educated on it. I'm a man.
So was that statement
I'm
just
a man.
reflex?
No, it was definitely a reflex.
It's not a reflex if you post it though.
No,
because then at this
like
point,
no, it happened like right after the conversation. Like I posted it right after the conversation. I would say maybe a week or so later, I was educated on it. You feel me? I'm ignorant to that. A lot of people, I don't know everything about that. You know what I mean? I don't know everything about it. I'm ignorant to it. I can learn. You feel me? And that goes with a lot of judgments we as people throw out. You may not know something about somebody. Boy, look at those. What are those? His shoes ugly. Whole house burned down. He had to go get something quick from the $27.99 store. Like, you feel me? I passed that judgment before I could be educated on it. You feel me? So that's definitely my fault on my part. You feel me? I wasn't educated on it, and that's. I mean, it's okay. We all, make mistakes, and we all are judgmental, prejudice, whatever you want to call it, and we try not to be. But yeah, it was definitely a mistake on my part.
Alright, so this one.
This is our last one.
Alright, so this next one, he kind of, like you said, he got posts where he kind of talking about males too, right? Like, so this one, he said, men would literally spend thousands of dollars on shoes, clothes, jewelry, cars, etc., just to flex on other men. I'm not trying to call y'all gay, but I can't go shop and think about what other men would think about what I'm buying.
I don't even gotta explain that, but it's so true. Like, that's why I say women just run the world, man. Like, women could do all that getting pretty stuff, and it really be for themselves. But niggas don't. I don't care what any man say. We do it for women. Whether it's the woman we're with, you know what I mean? Like, I had a curly top. I cut it because my girl said I look handsome with the cut. Fuck it, I'm cut it. I'm gonna cut. Like, we do for women. Like,
but what if I told you I liked your curls?
I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. Like, not because you said you like my curls, but she told me I look handsome with the cut. I'm cutting it. I like my curls. You feel me? I like the cut too, but boom, she doubled down on it. Fuck it, I'm gonna get the cut. Like, men do what we do for women. But it's literally dudes that will go get new sneaks, $1,000. And it don't matter if it's expensive or not. You're just going to get fly just to go around the homies and flex on them. Like, bro, look at these. Like, bro, the first person you went and showed off to was another man? Like, you was dead serious about that. Like, dudes would literally go out there and pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on shoes, jewelry. I will say sneakerheads is a little different. Sneakerheads ain't out there flexing for other men. They're really just fans of that culture. But dudes will spend a lot of money on drip to impress other men. Like, and I know we all know at least one person to do it. And this, to me, is so corny. It is so unauthentic. It's weird. Like I said, I don't want to call you gay. I'm not going to do that. Women, it's 2022. Women be thinking everything gay now. And men do. Like, you can't even beat a little spoon in a cuddle without a girl calling it gay. Like damn, like, I can't be held one time. Like, damn.
Can't be the little spoon.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, like, so I don't want to say y'all gay, but it's weird. Like, I mean, like, you put on that fit to really go and show off to the homies. I don't know. I don't want to just use this, man. But I see it happen all the time. Shame.
So I got a question though. So like a lot of these posts though, right? Like you was kind of like talking like your opinion, getting a little introspective. Was this like the thought process you was going through for that last album, like the Heartbreak Tape, John? Because you got songs on there that's like titled after joints you've been with, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the songs even talk about like what you posting, the going half on things, just the women perspective of how they dress and all that.
I will say it added. So when I was recording these songs, some of the songs were written about specific women. And while before I even got a title in my head, I don't know what to save it as. I just saved it as their name. So, you know what I mean? And then my producer my brother was like, yo, fuck it. Name it after her. I'm like, you sure? It's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Fuck it. And then I was like, I knew the response I was going to get. But I was respectful of those women. I sent them the songs and said, yo, put this on my next album. I'm naming it after you. Is it cool? You know what I mean? All of them said yes, but one of them, after it came out, I ain't gonna say who it is, but after his song came out,
we're gonna have to take a listen to that.
She was like, I know I said yes, but da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, I would have named it something else. I don't have to name it after you. You feel me? But yeah, like I'm just one thing about those songs where it's no lies in it, it's honestly no opinions, it's just feelings. I'm just saying how I feel. You feel me? So yeah, I named them after some exes. Yeah, it was interesting. It was the reception of it from people was interesting. It definitely had a shock value to it. People was like, yo, he really just did that. You know what I mean? And it definitely had a shock value to it. But yeah, I would do it again. I would do a part 2 and name other people. What? I don't mind.
That's tough. So this new project, what was the name of that again?
From the Mud to Devil's Paradise.
When can the people be expecting that?
Wow. It's like 85% done. I'm in overdrive right now, so I'm really trying to get it out this year.
Okay.
We in June right now. Late fall, early winter.
Late fall. Okay.
Late fall, early winter.
I like that. Hoodie season.
Yeah, definitely hoodie season.
Hoodie season. So in the meantime, where can people find you? Instagram, social medias, all the other stuff.
Don't add me on Facebook. I don't feel like getting bashed more. Just don't. Instagram at the real Ragin. Ragin is spelled Ragin 856. Same thing for Twitter. Music streaming everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, everywhere. So yeah, just look up Ragin. You'll find it.
Appreciate you. Anything else? Any special shout outs you got from the people here in Goatland, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the team, man. Jonah, Maine, Rob, Taquan. Shout out everybody on the team, man. Troy. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year this year. I want to release a small mixtape too. I'm just waiting on the verse to come back.
Okay.
Do like a small mixtape project.
If you need any verses, we got OJ Jimmy in the building. Like no real. We gonna play you the freestyle.
Yeah,
he was really in the booth. It was crazy.
I'm good, but
it's crazy. But we can most definitely try to coordinate that some way somehow.
I want it done like J Electronica.
Yeah, you did a couple.
Oh,
you got a few more. You got a few more to take. Appreciate you coming through. Most definitely.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
Most definitely. I love you here in Goatland.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you coming through too, my boy.
Definitely. When the album release party come, y'all definitely invited, man.
Ooh.
Well, listen, catch the Goats from Goatland in Goatland at the album release party.
Most definitely. From all the Goats here in Goatland, it's your boy Stick. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.